Are you ready? Welcome to Conflict Nexus Report, where we bring latest updates about global world crises and latest news. Hang tight for what we have for you today. Today, we're breaking down a major shift in Lebanon's security landscape. For the first time in years, the Lebanese Army says it has taken over security in the country's south, a region long dominated by Hezbollah. What exactly happened, and why does it matter for Lebanon, Israel, and the wider Middle East? Let's break it down. According to Lebanese military officials, the army has now established effective control over large parts of southern Lebanon. This means that state forces, not armed groups, are now responsible for security in areas that have historically been Hezbollah strongholds. The announcement follows months of redeployment and security operations carried out by the Lebanese army across the south. This move is closely tied to a ceasefire agreement that followed months of cross-border fighting between Hezbollah and Israel. Under that arrangement, only the Lebanese state and international peacekeepers were supposed to operate south of the Litani River. The army says it has now made tangible progress toward enforcing that condition on the ground. Military officials say their forces have been deployed to dozens of locations, setting up checkpoints, securing towns, and working to stabilize areas affected by years of conflict. They've also been clearing unexploded ordnance and remnants of fighting, including abandoned military positions and infrastructure left behind after the clashes. What makes this development especially significant is the role Hezbollah has played in southern Lebanon for decades. Hezbollah has maintained a powerful armed presence in the area, positioning itself as a resistance force against Israel, while also acting as a major political player inside Lebanon. Yet in this announcement, the Lebanese army avoided naming Hezbollah directly, instead emphasizing the principle of state authority and the monopoly on weapons. So how has Hezbollah responded? Publicly, there has been no direct confrontation with the army. In fact, reports suggest that in some areas, security responsibilities were handed over without resistance. However, Hezbollah has long insisted that any reduction of its military role must be linked to broader regional conditions, including Israeli actions along the border. The regional implications are huge. Southern Lebanon has been one of the most volatile flashpoints in the Middle East. The presence of state forces instead of non-state militias is meant to reduce the risk of sudden escalations with Israel and reinforce international agreements aimed at preventing another war. Still, challenges remain. Tensions along the border have not disappeared, and Israeli military activity in nearby areas continues to raise concerns. Analysts warn that while the Lebanese army's deployment is a major step, long-term stability will depend on political agreements, economic recovery, and regional restraint. For Lebanon, this moment could represent a turning point, a chance for the state to reassert sovereignty in a region where it has long struggled to do so. But whether this shift will last and how it will reshape Hezbollah's role remains an open question. One thing is clear: the situation in southern Lebanon is changing, and the consequences could shape the future of security in the region for years to come. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and turn on the subscribe button to be notified whenever we drop latest news.